Welcome back to another episode of Feed Me Philly. We're your hosts, Steph, Jazz, and Rick. In that order, please. Back with another episode. So, yesterday was restaurant week. It started restaurant week, and we went to Shima with our significant others. And I've been to Shima already, so let's have Jazz with her first experience. Let's talk about Shima real quick.
I enjoyed it. I'm glad I went. I was mad because it was my first time, but not their first time. But yeah, I really had a good time. We went there at a good time, about 8 o'clock. So it wasn't too busy, wasn't crowded at all. They had everybody nice and spaced out. Sanitizer everywhere, which I loved. The ambiance was just great too.
So, I'm about to already hit you with this already. What was your favorite kind of meat, Jazz?
I've been practicing all day.
All day? Okay.
Yes, it was the habanero pecan.
Picanha.
Picanha.
It actually wasn't habanero, it was jalapeno.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was the jalapeno picanha, it was delicious. Rick, this was your second experience. Speak on it.
I mean, of course, this one was definitely a lot different. One from the silverware being wrapped up in a plastic wrap. Looking like we was getting school lunches handed out to us.
That was true.
And then, of course, I did appreciate the salad bar this time. 'Cause the first time we went, I did not like the salad bar. Maybe because nobody can touch the salad bar this time now. So it looked a lot better. The presentation, you've seen more, and they serve you directly. But of course, it was still all good. Some of the meats this time were a lot better than the first time, I will say that. But the salmon was superb, especially with that passion fruit topping on top of it. It's delicious.
So, this being my third time in Shima, listen, I'm a beef connoisseur, low key, right?
He loves the meats.
Pause. But I had, I was going in. I didn't really eat salmon because, Rick ate enough salmon for me and himself. But my favorite would have to be the filet mignon, which you didn't get none,
That was
did you?
actually really good, though.
Oh, you did have some.
Yes, I
Did you have some filet
I
mignon?
didn't.
You should have got some filet mignon.
It was
That
actually
joint
really good, though.
was really, really good. It was tender. It was juicy. And then I enjoyed the Cajun ribeye, which I always love. And the picanha was popping. Their sides, I can definitely say that their mashed potatoes was better this time around.
I wasn't shaking that chain.
Because last time their mashed potatoes was a little bit soupy. But this time around they were good consistency.
Listen, we ain't come for the sides.
But nobody ate the dessert other than me.
I had some of my chocolate.
Oh wait, how was your cheesecake?
Oh, it was so good. Oh my gosh. Strawberries was fresh. It was nice and soft and moist. Oh my gosh.
That chocolate cake was drier than ever.
It was pretty dry, but I had the ultimate equalizer. I had vanilla bean ice cream. With a mint, not a vanilla bean.
Anyway. Yeah, that cake was
So
nuts and stuff all in the icing and everything. Nah, not for me.
So how was y'all experience? Jazz, this is your first time, so basically you gotta let us know how was your overall experience with this place.
It was better than I expected. I would definitely go back.
With your coupon?
Oh yeah, with my coupon. They gave us coupons.
That expired.
That expired like 3 weeks.
But it's better than nothing.
It is.
That was nice.
It
I
is.
appreciated that.
Oh, also, how was y'all beverages? I only had ginger ale. I drink, but they didn't have anything that I like, so I got me a ginger ale. But how was y'all drinks?
I mean, of course, I had to channel in my inner bond with a martini, shaken, not stirred.
And I had the margarita. That was really good. I enjoyed it. Nice presentation. Had some fresh fruit in it.
Yeah, and my wife had something. It was tasty. It was one of those things that I'm gonna say put some hair on your chest, but make you think about your second choice of okay, if I need another drink or not. It was pretty tasty.
Yeah, I'm surprised they actually didn't have any watered down drinks. They were actually heavily alcohol.
Which is a good place. I mean, anytime you actually go to a place, a restaurant, especially of this magnitude, to have actual drinks is really very, very good. All in all, man, the experience was good. The Restaurant Week's menu, you had the $35 one, which allows you to have 6 or 7 of their meats.
Does not include the salmon.
Yeah, it does not include the salmon. The $50 one, which we all decided to get, allows you to experience the whole entire shebang. I think it's normally like $65, and it was $49.90 for Restaurant Week. So definitely a good bang for your buck.
Yeah, but still have some deep pockets when you go.
Yeah, because
especially if you're going to drink
Oh,
anything
yeah.
other than water.
I bet it was kind of hefty. But other than that, it was a very, very good experience. I always love Shima, man. I definitely... Now, if I could have got my ribeye as fast as I wanted it, I would have given it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
20 minutes
Because
for the
I had to
ribeye?
ask like 6 times. They kept saying, "Oh, is there anything specific?" Oh yeah, waiting for my Cajun ribeye. Like, oh, we're gonna get somebody around. Somebody asked me like 5 times. But if I could have got that joint like 5 minutes after I asked for it, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. Me personally, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. Gotta ding you for me waiting all the extra time for my
Yeah, see, I'm a ding
raised
them
Cajun
for
ribeye.
not giving me a full salmon for myself and not allowing me to get a whole salmon to take home with me with the passion fruits and sauce on it, or even not even give me the recipe. I'm just kidding about the recipe part, but 4.5 is accurate enough. But I will say this: I do hope that after the pandemic they keep the distance and all that
You know
the way
what?
it is, because that actually looks
Yeah.
a lot better and
It
it
did.
actually feels better. And have somebody serve the salad bar from here on out, because that's definitely been a lot better.
You know what? I kind of wholeheartedly agree because definitely I went during Restaurant Week a couple years ago and it was packed. And then we went for your bachelor party weekend. It wasn't packed, but it was still a nice amount of people. But the ambiance was, like as Jazz said, the ambiance was a lot better. It was more of a romance. It was more of a chill vibe.
Yeah, it was more intimate.
Yeah, it definitely was intimate. Yeah, I would have to agree. I definitely have to agree with Jazz. What would your rating be?
I would give it a 5. I appreciated me, especially me being in the restaurant business. I liked how we had 2 very nice waiters that came over and helped
Yeah,
us.
like 3 of them.
No, well, one of them, which I was impressed with, I think she was the manager.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was happy about. She came right over, asked how everything was. She was very polite. They were all very polite, nice. You know, I feel like we had some questions where I was like, can I be annoying? And they weren't rude at all or even showed it. I liked how we had with the little chips that they give us that you could put on the table. And when you don't want any more, they definitely will not bother you. You know, and even if you forget that it's flipped over and you say, hey, they'll come down. They don't miss a beat. They come right over.
I did like that the
Grilled
pineapple.
pineapple.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that was really good.
That was actually.
It is good. It's just that for me, last time it was super sweet. It didn't turn me off. It just like
Yeah, it is sweet.
I just wanted the meats pause. All of.
But I liked it. That was one of the things I kind of had my reservations about, because it's like me never being there. I just assumed like, all right, it's the salad bar, and then you get just the meats. But I didn't know that you got the mashed potatoes. We actually got asparagus, which was really good. Tasted real fresh. And yeah.
Well, their fresh mozzarella was twacking, by the way. I had some fresh
need some of
mozzarella.
that salmon again to go.
This man is a salmon, man.
Especially with let me just get a container about this big of the passion fruit sauce.
Oh yeah, and the dessert, how I asked for mine, I couldn't finish mine, so they packed it up all for me instead of just bringing me a bag and a box. They took it back and then brought it out to me.
Yeah, so I mean, all in all, we really
A1
all had
service.
great experiences, excellent service. And as we stated, we're definitely going to go here again. Again, this being my 3rd time with Jazz. They actually had to make more of an impression on Jazz than me because this was her very first time, and she loved it. So, until next time, we're going to definitely be doing more reviews.
Yep, if you got a restaurant or all that you want reviewed, definitely let us know.
Until next time.
Hit us up right on our Instagram. Until next time, everybody.